Our first story looks at Brock Lesnar is officially done in WWE. Our top story looks at the huge news relating to WWE legend Brock Lesnar, and it's officially over. Brock Lesnar has called it a day in the ring. Whilst there was speculation that Lesnar was done following his unscripted promo at SummerSlam, Lesnar himself has since confirmed that he has wrestled his final ever pro wrestling matchup. Lesnar announced the news via Pat McAfee yesterday, and in a matter of minutes later, WWE also confirmed that Lesnar was done. Brock Lesnar announced that he has retired from professional wrestling after a decorated 24-year career inside the squared circle. Lesnar appeared on the Pat McAfee show to break the news, concluding his iconic career as one of the best and most imposing superstars in WWE history. And another huge development, WWE announced that they plan on inducting Lesnar into the Hall of Fame. Congratulations to Lesnar on a remarkable career that will ultimately result on an induction into the WWE Hall of Fame. Some fans were expecting Lesnar to retire next year at WrestleMania Saudi. However, the Hall of Fame is possibly how Saudi are able to secure Lesnar for that weekend. If Lesnar is inducted into Saudi, he'd be able to headline the class, as well as appear at WrestleMania, of course in a non-wrestling role. This would make smart business sense, and it's likely the direction WWE goes in. When it comes to induct Lesnar into the Hall of Fame, it's no doubt going to be his best friend Paul Heyman, but we can't rule out left field choice from Lesnar such as John Cena, The Undertaker, Kurt Angle, or even a name like Goldberg. But what does Brock plan on doing next? Well, he mentioned on the show, I've got some hunting lined up, and I've got 2 boys in hockey. I'm going to support that and their dreams as long as that's feasible, and my daughter, she's got her eye on the 2028 Olympics. I'm just going to spend some more time with the kids and in the woods and just reap what I've sown. Just enjoy life. Well, certainly a well-deserved retirement. Next up, John Cena pays tribute to Lesnar. John Cena has taken to his Instagram page to pay tribute to Brock Lesnar, and in the post, Cena shares artwork of he, Lesnar, and AJ Styles all delivering a Shield-style pose. This of course referencing the fact that all 3 names have now retired from WWE. Next up, some breaking news as who will face Roman Reigns next. The WWE has just announced a major cross-promotional tournament involving wrestlers from Raw, SmackDown, and AAA, with the winner earning a World Heavyweight Championship match against Roman Reigns. Rey Mysterio just announced that the tournament will begin on the August 10th episode of Raw and conclude ahead of Reigns' scheduled title defense on September 14th in Mexico City. This explains Mysterio and Roman Reigns' interaction on Raw this week. It's a shame that Reigns won't be appearing on Triple Mania, but instead there will be a huge championship match on Raw instead. Who do you guys think will win it? And next up, sad news as the WWE Hall of Famer passes away. Unfortunate and sad news to share now as wrestling legend Dory Funk Jr. has passed away. WWE would reveal the news yesterday via their website, saying WWE is saddened to learn that Dory Funk Jr., a WWE Hall of Famer and influential wrestling trainer, has passed away. A member of the legendary Funk wrestling dynasty, they didn't come much tougher or more respected than Dory Funk Jr. Wrestling names past and present have taken to their social media pages to pay tribute to Funk, including Adam Copeland, and one especially from Ric Flair. I'm more than sorry to hear about the passing of the great, and I do mean great, Dory Funk Jr. If you didn't have the opportunity to wrestle a Funk, whether it be Dory or Terry, you missed the opportunity of a lifetime. The World Wrestling and Funk are synonymous. There are not enough Mount Rushmores to accommodate everybody, but I'm sure that anyone who wrestled either one of them would agree that they're on someone's Mount Rushmore. So many thoughts on my mind right now as I'm coming home from a WrestleCon. I know we're all getting older, and I would emphasize to everyone, because you can't buy time, to live every moment of your life to the fullest. Rest in peace, my great friend Dory Funk Jr. What a great ride you had. We here at WrestleMania would like to extend our condolences to the family and friends of the Funks. Next up, the Royal Rumble 2027 location announced. Due to SummerSlam struggling to sell tickets in a stadium, it's been questioned whether or not WWE should be considering having non-WrestleMania PLEs in arenas again. This doesn't appear to be something WWE are considering, at least when it comes to the 2027 Rumble. In an official press release yesterday, WWE announced that the show will take place in February, yes, a Rumble in February, at the State Farm Stadium in Arizona, the same place as WrestleMania 26 was held. This marks the second Rumble event to take place in the month of February, and it's unclear why exactly WWE has been willing to move away from the established month of January. This feels odd to have a Rumble in February, right? Next up, a former WWE star has a big regret. The WWE release of Kairi Sane earlier this year took everyone by surprise. Sane was in the middle of a storyline with Asuka, and WWE decided to fire Sane just as the storyline was reaching the payoff. But now Sane had an opportunity to share her side of the story, and according to Sane during an interview with Shoe Pro, the release came out of nowhere. It was just as much of a bolt out of the blue for me as it was for everyone else. My friends around me felt the same way. I was appearing on Raw almost every single week without missing a beat, and I was involved in storylines both inside and outside the ring. The story was reaching a turning point where my character was about to explode into action. Zayn expressed frustration that she'd given it her all to WWE and her storyline was cut off for no apparent reason. That was how dedicated I had been, putting everything I had into WWE. Never cut corners, and I intended to fulfill the role given to me with all my strength. Having that storyline cut off right in the middle was what left the biggest regret. The release of Zayn is without a doubt one of the more baffling calls in recent memory, and we still haven't been offered a proper explanation as to why she was cut in the first place. Next up, Danhausen had heat in WWE. And Danhausen's arrival in WWE reportedly caused some tension behind the scenes, with Kit Wilson revealing that not everyone in the locker room was happy about how the former AEW star was introduced. Danhausen made his WWE debut in Elimination Chamber 2026, following weeks of mysterious teasers involving a sealed wooden crate, appearing both on Raw and SmackDown. Speaking to Busted Open